Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to continue with product edit things and updating. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to show that how we are going to edit the data of the product things that which we are already adding it. So I'll just show you a demo what things we are going to edit. So I have clicked on add products. So you can see a form over here, right? So this is the product name, this will be a brand, whatever, and the slug URL called, and the product image, sale tag, original offer, quantity, priority, and then you can move to your description part, highlights, product description, product details, SEO part also, meta title, meta description, and meta keywords, right? And then your product status is new arrival means checked, and or else featured product. So you can, these things are involved in it. So this form only we are going to use and update the data of entered data. Okay, so this data is coming over here, right? So this product details we are going to edit and update. So guys, now when we click on edit button, that time this ID should be called and edit the data. So now let's get started with it. Okay, so this is our edit button, and now over here I am going to create an URL. So let's open double curly braces and start with the URL function, where we are going to tell edit products / by its ID. So we already have that ID through the for each loop. So let's copy this, Control C, and paste it over here. So now done, and let's see the demo what happens now. So Control R. So now we are going to click on edit button and URL will change. So you can see edit products / your ID. Okay, so let's copy this and go to your route first. So let's go to our web routes, web.php, and start with the fetching the data for editing it. So use the get function to edit the data. Instead of one, you have to upload with the ID. Okay, so we are taking those IDs, so that ID will be called over here, and you can call the same controller which we are already using it for product controller. So that's it, and now let's make it to edit, not capital, small, edit. Okay, so now let's go to this controller over here. So first step will be let's move to this controller, which is inside our controller app, HTTP controller. Over you can find admin controller over the product controller. Click. So we have already these many functions, just ignore that, and let's continue with below typing the function name. So let's type function, public function, where edit we are passing a ID through URL. So we will take that URL and through route, and now we will fetch the data or return view. First we will return all the details of products. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we will create a variable products is equal to your product module, model. So product model colon what is your model name? Products. Okay, so do not get confused. Products, where I'm going to find that ID, $ID, you'll just paste that and then return with this product variable. So let's return and redirect, not redirect, we are going to view the page first. So inside admin dot collections dot your product table, product folder, duct dot edit. So this is the file which we are going to update with products $. Okay, so now when your editing it, we will be taking all some other things also, which I mean to say your subcategory ID. So subcategory things also you'll be taking, so include them also right now over here. Okay, so you can include like subcategory is equal to subcategory model, category model, where we'll use get function to get that, and we will say this status not equal to 3. Okay, if deleted means don't show, we are telling. That's it. And same copy paste, and now we have to paste that. Oops. Okay, so let's copy this and paste it. That's it. Excuse me. So guys, now let's create a edit page for it. So let's go to our admin collection products and create a page. So we are over here admin collections products. Inside product page, we product folder, we are going to create a file edit.blade.php file. So hit enter and we have created it successfully. So guys, same way what we have created for that adding the products, so let's copy that same file and paste for our edit version. Cool. So let's copy that and paste it. That's it. So now what we are going to check is I'll just show you in this what we are going to edit. Actually we are fetching that data. I'll just show you one demo over here. So in adding the products, you can see that the subcategory also you're dropping it, right? So this subcategory data is coming. So for this also we have to include in our edit things, right? In editing the form also, so that form will be included from here. So as I wanted to tell, this subcategory, we are viewing this page, right? Inside edit page, you will be able to see that form, I mean that subcategory. See over here it is. So let's paste that, and subcategory items around, so you can fetch that over here to show it. Cool. So now guys, what we will just click on that edit and check the data. So I'm going to click on edit button, and you can see that edit URL is correct with the data, and you can see that same thing, same headers, but we will change this now. So we are on the edit blade file, right? Let me close this so we'll not get confused. So guys, now edit products, will click edit products over here, collection edit products, then we'll move to below down. This is for message to show the status, so we'll just ignore that, and we have to change the URL. So right now I'm going to leave empty first, so we will work on it. So first let us leave empty, and now we will go below, and then this is the first product name we have to fetch. So you will give value is equal to, inside this we will start with it, so that variable will be called from your product controller. So let us call this where you are going to fetch this, add to this page. So let's copy that variable and pass that and call that where name. Okay, so this is the name. So guys, where name products will be called, and then we'll check first output of this. Okay, so we should not have any confusion or any doubts at once only. So let's reload the page and see the product name is coming correctly. Cool. So Redmi Note 7 Pro, the data has come over here, as you can see, right? And the subcategory what you have choose, that should be defaultly coming. Okay, for example, right now subcategory is ID is 2 over here, so that 2 variable should be coming. So right now it is telling select category. So over here we are going to remove this and call the relationship and show the data. So we'll call this same variable products where subcategory relationship of name. Okay, subcategory relationship belong to relationship we are using. If you want know how this it is, you can check in this our model. So I have used it over here, right? So this is our product model, so do not get confused, it's a model. So over here we have related this subcategory and then pasted that same thing, we have called it over here, and the name I have called, and whatever things is there inside that subcategory we will fetch that name, right? So let's copy this and pass the value inside this. So that value will be product of sub underscore category underscore ID. So this is nothing but we are fetching directly from our products table. As I will show you, this is our product category. So let's copy that and paste it over there as simple. So let's copy it and paste it. That's it, done. So now let's copy this value also, same thing, and paste for everything, right? So let's set up, this will be the URL, and this will be our small description inside our database. So I have kept the same name, so I'm copying it. This is actually image, so image one we have to update it. So here it doesn't take anything, but if you want you can use a simple image tag and call the path of your image and you can see that. Okay, so as we will just set up that also inside uploads / product, as you can see in the main page. Let me check it out. Okay, let's copy this and paste it. Paste. Over here we have to change the variable from item to product, and then image will be there, as simple. This is text area, guys, so we are making a mistake over here. It's a text area, so you cannot paste in a value, you just need to paste out. So let's cut this, Ctrl X, and remove this value and directly paste over here. So just don't forget, guys, and yes, let's continue. So inside input tag we have to put into values, paste, and it's called as sale tag. So you can mention this as sale tag. I have forgot that name over here to change into placeholder. Then this is the original image, paste that value is equal to original price, and then copy this. So let's copy and paste it over here and take this offer price over here, and then let's mention for everything quantity. Let's copy it and paste it, quantity, and for priority take this name priority, open, paste. So we are not going to change any name of it, right, because it will take a lot of time. So we are going to update with the add product itself. So this is the highlight thing. So this highlight things comes under, okay, this is the input tag first. So let's paste that input tag p highlight and let's paste it over here. So make sure you are matching with your database also. Okay, so p highlight means p highlight heading, so you have to mention over here p highlight heading, right? So please do not get confused with what I'm pasting through the input tag name. Let's paste that p heading. So same way you have to update everything. Once update it, let's copy paste. Okay, p description, and then we'll copy this, and here also we are going to paste p description. So now we are updated with the meta title, meta description, and meta keyword. So guys, now we are going to update with the new arrivals part. So where you are going to follow with the values, same thing. So let us copy this and paste the values also for it. So we have to mention over here for this, let's mention before the name, after the name, value is equal to your new arrivals if it is double equal to 1. Okay, 1, so which means it should be checked, else it should be null, as null. So this new arrival means 1, means we can see into our database for this new arrival what we have set it is actually I'll just show you. See here, new arrival means 1, it should be checked, and featured products, popular product status, these are 0, so that should not be checked. Okay, done. So guys, same process goes to this. Let's copy it and paste for this popular products and offer products over there, and then finally status 1. So after this, what we have to do, change the names of it, because each thing has different. This belong to populars, offer products, and this is status. To copy and paste the status, that's it. And then save button, this instead of save we have to change it to update. That's it. So now let's check the tables featured, everything is correct according to our table. Let me click on structure to view that, and as I can see, it is meta title, meta description, offer status, popular, feature products, new arrival products. Okay, so new, instead of new arrival, it is new arrival products. So we'll see here, this is one mistake, so we have to make it correct. And remaining feature products, popular, status. Okay, everything is correct now. So let's just jump to other meta title. This also is fine, and now p heading, everything is correct over here, and now we will move on with updating. Cool. So guys, now we will just check the output for it. First, let's go to our browser, reload the page. You can see that defaultly it should be selected MI brand. So guys, see here, I have loaded the page. Now it is selected defaultly MI brand, and this is the note, and this is a URL which we are going to call, and then this is a small description. All data has come over here, and this was the image uploaded over there. This is the sale tag, so it is null over there, and this was the origin price, 60, quantity 0, priority. Same way you have to call everything. Okay, so you can check in that product status, which we should be checked as 1, but it's not checked. So let's just check that. Control R, let me go to product status. Okay, new arrivals product, let me see what is that status. We want to check that once, so let me move. New arrival product is equal to, it's 1. Let's go below. Okay, new arrivals products is equal to 1, should be checked. Else null. It's correct, but okay, just need to see. Okay, we have done a big mistake over here. This thing should not be in a value, it should be outside the value. So checked and unchecked should be, it doesn't contain any value, it's a condition. So checkbox doesn't accept value, it is a status of true or false. So please remove all the checkbox values and directly print it. Okay, so just remove that. So let's remove it. And now save it, and now let's test it. Control R and see it, what it's coming or not. Okay, perfect. Let's see the product status. Cool guys, so it's already selected now. Okay, so guys, now in this we have completed that how to fetch the data into this products ID, and now let us update with it. As simple, we'll go to that form tag and we'll check with it. So yes guys, this was our form tag, and now you have to pass a URL. So let's type the URL update products / with the ID. So let's concatenate the ID whatever we have done with it. So let me copy this variable products and call its ID. So let's call that products of ID, and we are to include multi-part form data for updating the images. So when you're updating the data, you have to pass a CRF field for token verification, because form submit does that, and method of updating we will be using put method, okay, to update that. So let's go to our route and set this. So let's copy this URL with the ID. So let's move to web.php and let's search the route for put method. Okay, so not get or post, you have to use put method, because we are passing through the put method where I'm going to pass with the ID. And now we have to set this and save to the controller, edit to update. So guys, now save this and you can find this. Let's go to update, I'm in product controller at update function. So let me click on update. Let's create a function called public function update. Over there we will sort out this ID. We will take that ID which we are passing in the route. So through that we will search this product ID, and then we will update all the things. So for updating also same, you find things, everything. Okay, so guys, we have inserted these things, right? So we will just take this thing and the same thing we will update it. So let's copy this, Control C, and paste it inside our update function. So I have clicked over here, and the request which is sending me is that nothing but input fields data. So we have to pass that also. So let's pass that request of $request, comma, and this will be the ID, right? So now all the error went for that request of input tags, which is this name, subcategory, whatever we are sending, we are getting from this edit form, right? So let us call that, and then we'll change this method to save update method. Okay, so after saving, it should get redirected back. So let's return and redirect back. So where we have to redirect back with the same status. So with status, where we will tell product, I'll tell this as product details updated. Done. So product details updated, and with semicolon. Cool. So guys, now we will just check out and then update it. Simple. So now let's go back, and as you can see, first we will reload the page. Okay, so it's reloading. Finally reloaded. So guys, now first thing, I just wanted to go to description and highlights. So I insert that offer, or you can tell available offer. I'll just give here get 70% off. I'm just giving and updating the data. So let's update this and see it's getting updated. Cool. Hey, product details updated. We have got the message, and let's see into a description what we have updated. Yo guys, so finally we are updating the data also, and let's update with this function also. Like I just want to update with this featured also. Let me update. I have checked this, and let's click on update whether it's going or not. So it's updated now. Yes guys, so let us check on product status. You can see that featured products also is checked. Cool. So guys, finally we have completed this with the like products updating also. And for deleting, as usual, you know that we will be doing how to delete this. Like status will be changed to other method, right? So you can complete what with that same thing. So guys, if you want this code, these codes and all, it's available into the description. I have given the link in this description where you can copy and paste these codes. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.